Hey viewers, it is CJ,
T-Fan.
and we are here to talk about the quarantine, about this whole COVID-19, the pandemic, being stuck in the house, being an essential worker. What have you been doing with your time? We'll tell you what we've been doing with our time, and what we gained from this situation. Because there's only really one thing you can do: just try and make the best of it and think positive and find something to draw positive from the situation, because it is something that we have never experienced in our time. So, what have you been doing, Tanya? Where were you at when you first heard that we were going to be stuck in the house, with the exception of work?
I was actually getting my box 8.
Oh,
It's like one. That was okay.
she's dead ass. She's for real. Where were you at?
It don't matter where I was at. Anyway,
What has came out?
it had made me humble.
Okay, there we go.
Humble as a person. Mending friendships. Well, relationships. Especially with my son.
Okay.
It has taken a toll. I'm a shopaholic. I miss going to the stores. I miss going to them.
You rather browse, you don't like to do it online.
No, I just want to go, and I do. I need to. I need to. Yeah, I need to
You
go
need to?
shopping.
Okay.
This is killing me. I don't like the online stuff. But I have a very special friend who orders things from me.
Oh, she does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I'm gonna acknowledge you. She does overseas. So, but me, I want to go. I need to get out.
Okay.
I'm a womanizer. I like looking at different things, seeing
You know, womanizer.
them bubbles.
Back to the bubbles again.
Bubbles.
Everybody's at Walmart.
The bubbles is not the same thing. They wearing, I need to see things.
Tell you what's wrong.
You know what I mean?
Because I made a Target.
Yeah, I ain't saying that this shirt from Target, but we ain't gonna talk about it. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. But yeah, for the most part, the quarantine, I see that it's definitely affecting my job. Not my job, but where I work at. Attitudes have changed.
People become more humble.
Now they're ignorant.
Okay. Self-entitled, like they're supposed to be out, like you can't be out. Why ain't I out? Why can't
They're
I
getting
do what I want to
frustrated.
do?
They have children, their husband, their wives. You hear a lot of complaints.
Domestic violence has tripled.
Oh goodness.
That's what the news says.
And
Divorce
those.
rates will be up too once everybody gets out.
Yeah, because matter of fact, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett.
Oh yeah, I heard about it.
Jada
said she didn't
didn't.
know that
She didn't
man.
know nothing about her man. Been married for 28 years, and
Right.
that's crazy. How do you not know
Don't
your
talk over him,
significant
right? Don't talk
other?
over- don't talk over him,
Okay, yeah.
You put it on silent.
I did. I thought I did. But that's crazy to be involved with someone for so many years and don't know them.
Right. Because
So-
when you're doing all the hustle and bustle and doing all the routine, you're really with your spouse probably like 4 or 5 hours a day. You think about it. You come home at 6, you eat dinner, you take a shower. You might get 2 hours of TV time or quality time or intimacy time, and then you go to fuck the bed, and then you wake up and you do it all over again. So you really don't have that much time with your spouse. Now we're in the house 24/7. I mean, I don't like not being able to go to work. This is giving me anxiety to not be able to go to work every day. Right now, I'm only going to work like 3 days a week. That's stressful to me because it's like you don't know what's going to happen next. It's taxing on a person's mental. Well, no, I'm not going to speak for everybody. It's taxing on my mental. But especially since the gym is closed, because I had fell in love with going to the gym. Finally, in all my life, I finally got an addiction to the gym, and then they ain't closed the motherfucker down. That shit's stressful.
I bet. Moving on.
Yes.
So,
So fuck my sweat. I had
the
to say
bedroom. Ooh, the bedroom is very, yeah, juices not flowing. You don't know if you got it, you got it. You know, it's definitely taking a hold. And I know how y'all feeling. Like, I ain't getting it on a regular, but when it happens, we're all affected all around, with your children, the bedroom, phone calls. Y'all don't even want to pick up the phone. Bitch, you ain't got it on your phone. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. So, it's crazy right now. And, we're living through it. I'm not going to say.
what's it that, May 3rd?
I don't even know.
2020.
2020.
Yes.
And y'all with these babies that are coming out. My goddaughter, she graduated.
What they gotta do with the quarantine?
I'm just saying, it's quarantine time, so we're talking about quarantine. What's
Okay.
going on with the quarantine? Follow me.
Okay.
And my niece and my nephew, they have quarantine babies as well. Nyla and
They don't
Chanel.
have quarantine
Well,
babies.
They do, because
A
it's
quarantine
quarantine.
baby
But you know what I mean. It's,
would be babies that are being.
they were quarantined because they were
now.
not allowed to have the significant others
you're saying
there.
quarantine births.
Yeah.
Not quarantine babies.
Yeah, okay,
And
whatever.
9 months from now, it's gonna be quarantine babies.
Well, fuck them if they do. Anyway, so I'm happy for them. But who would ever thought that we would live through this at all? I know I'm not. You know, we
I
always.
personally don't believe in none of this foolishness.
Yeah, I think it's the fuckery, and I just need to open the fuck up, and that's just that.
I'm ready to get back to business. I'm ready to take my chances. I'm ready to live my life and have my life as I knew it before. And I'm ready to get back to business here. I can't live like this, just shut down, not knowing what's going to happen tomorrow, walk around with a mask on. I don't like any of this stuff.
And why don't you like it?
Because it just feels strange, and I don't want to walk around like that. I just don't. I feel we live in a free nation. This does not feel like freedom to me. It doesn't. I feel like I'm being restricted to some rules that I don't agree with, and I don't like that. And I feel like my liberty is being jeopardized. But I have learned a lot in this situation. I have learned that it's really important to have another form of income than a primary job, because there's a lot of people sitting at home right now who has not been able to work. And that $1,200 is not enough money for people to eat off for a whole
Not at all.
month, because we've already been out of work. I haven't been out of work, thank goodness. But people who have been out of work since like my birthday, March 16th. That's a long time to not have an income. And then depending on $1,200. $1,200 is not getting it for a lot of people. People got full households to manage. And it's just unfortunate that people are going through that. And it's stressful. So... But I mean, I have had some great experiences during this quarantine, as far as just
Can you focus quick? Like what?
just dealing with myself. You know what I'm saying? Trying to improve myself mentally and spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Spending quality time with a very close friend of mine and getting to know that person. You know what I'm saying? Be a little bit more freer, more relaxed.
And she is relaxed, everybody. Trust.
Well, there's Tito's in this peach tea.
Now, besides that, she
Had a lot to do with
is so relaxed. Couldn't even begin. Carly, you didn't tell me I had 2 antennas hanging
thought
off
you
the
wanted it
side.
like that.
No, I did not. I wanted to really show my shape up in the
I
back,
didn't
but you
know.
can't see it anyway. And again,
It's there still.
it doesn't matter. I'm trying to do. It doesn't matter. This is my quarantine look, like I told y'all.
But I wish you just take the scarf off. Just
I'm
not.
I'm not, because this is my quarantine look.
Okay.
And I said it in my car chronicles, which I got blocked. So, however,
got
I'm gonna
blocked?
do a TikTok now.
blocked?
Because I was singing songs on
Oh,
there.
you can't do it.
You can't do that.
Oh, okay.
Instagram. Everybody needs some money. But, however, I'm gonna set up a TikTok account, and y'all can follow me because I love singing. That's just me. But for the most part of everything, quarantine has
Been stressful.
and we with everybody
But
out
at the
there.
same time, this may be the only time in history that we'll have a chance to stay home and actually work on ourselves.
Yeah.
Without having to go to work every single day. But you have to work every day.
I have to work every day.
But there's a lot of people who have been forced to sit down, deal with their spouses, deal with their children, deal with themselves in a way they never dealt with themselves before. So
Exactly.
that has to account for something. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely does.
Hopefully the people that have mental health issues, the kids that are living in domestic violence or violent households, hopefully they'll be able to get through this time, because I know that's a stressful time. I know if this happened when I was young and I was stuck in the house with my mom, Lord help me. Lord help me.
Done.
I would never want to have to have lived during this time as a child.
Yeah.
Because it's stressful. So I can imagine what other kids are going through in the houses with some of these parents, and what a lot of women are going through in the house with some of these men, and what a lot of men are going through in the house with some of these women.
And same-sex partners.
Yes. Because it seems like women on women be some violent relationships.
Yeah.
So much estrogen, I guess.
I suppose.
I guess, I don't know.
If you go through all that.
Right.
I
guess, like they said, I seen the thing on a show the other day. It said two kings can't be in the same village. It's kind of the same way. With two queens can't be in the same house.
Definitely not.
Can't.
So we want to know
somebody got to be in control of
how you guys are feeling and coping with all this. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are also doing an IG page as well. So you never know when we're going to go live to see everybody. But big ups to Sarah Peters.
You gotta go
Toy
Sarah.
Toy. Yes, I do.
You just love you some Sarah. And Toy Toy.
Toy Toy. Yes, I said that. And
there's a lot of people that want to come check.
Yeah, so we definitely gonna come to y'all.
Tracy Sarge, she want to get on too.
Tracy Sarge. Okay.
Hey, Eric.
Eric Center?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Exactly.
You never know who's going to come through.
Yes.
So look for us, okay? And we're going to continue this, whether you think we corny or whatever. We're doing this for us.
Why we got to be corny?
Because we are. But it's okay.
I don't think so.
But we're not. We already know we're not. But look it up. Listen, we doing this for us. Again, and we never know. For our kids.
So they can laugh.
So they can laugh and say you definitely like. But doubt that. Yeah, I did this. But we're doing this also for y'all too as well. So something to look back on and something to cherish, because you can never say that T Fent and CJ was never in y'all lives. So we here, we in the building. And any questions that y'all have for us, and it is no hold barred. So if that's what you want to do, let's do it. We can't wait for the summer, because you never know when we're gonna be in your neighborhood, and you never know what's gonna come out of my mouth or her mouth. So we love y'all and thank you for tuning in. And any feedback that you have, let us know.
Yes, absolutely. And I also feel like this, for all our friends, viewers, listen, you need to do YouTube as well. You need to document yourself. You need to document your family, record all this. You don't have, it doesn't have to be public. You can put YouTube on private and just be you, just for you, yourself, and your family. But it's definitely a good way to document your life. You know what I mean? And you never know when this kind of stuff is going to come up in your life and you're like, damn, I wish I had this. I wish I had these recordings of my family, my loved one. It's just that we live in a time now where everything is just easy to record. So just go on and do what you got to do. Whatever goals you were trying to do, start them today. Like, don't wait till tomorrow. There's so many things going on right now. Life is very short. Go out and pursue all dreams. Just go out and do it. Like, just don't think about it. Don't say tomorrow. Don't see next week. Just do it today. So that's where I'm at with it. You good?
Yeah. We're going to do another one in a minute.
All right. Bye.